In the vast and rugged stretches of the American wilderness, two predators live side by side, locked in a quiet rivalry for dominance. The bobcat, elusive and regal, rules from the shadows. The coyote, clever and adaptable, prowls openly under the moonlight. At first glance, it seems like a mismatch. But nature rarely plays favorites. The real question is, who truly rules the wild? To answer that, we need to follow them deep into their worlds, across forests, deserts, mountains, and even into the edge of suburbia. The bobcat is an artist of stillness. Its muscular body is built for silent pursuit, and its tufted ears pick up the slightest rustle of leaves or the faint heartbeat of prey nearby. With golden eyes sharp as a blade, it can see clearly in near darkness, a gift few animals possess. A rabbit twitches. A single blade of grass moves. In a split second, the bobcat pounces. It doesn't chase, it erupts forward like a coiled spring, delivering a deadly strike that's almost invisible to the eye. This is how it survives. Not with speed or strength alone, but with a perfect blend of patience and precision. Coyotes, in contrast, are built for motion and noise. They trot effortlessly over long distances, ears perked and noses scanning the air for opportunity. They are masters of the middle ground, never the strongest, fastest, or fiercest, but always clever, always watching. And unlike the bobcat, coyotes don't mind being seen. They howl to each other across valleys, claim territory with sound, and communicate in a complex language of yips, barks, and eerie songs. A single coyote can take down small prey. A pack can outwit larger targets through coordination and persistence. One stalks alone in the silence. The other thrives in the chaos of the pack. Their approaches to survival are nearly opposite. Bobcats are introverts of the animal world, solitary, stealthy, and secretive. Coyotes are the extroverts, vocal, social, and unafraid. This difference shapes everything about them, from their hunting strategies to their relationships with humans. And yet, both thrive across the continent. Bobcats are found in 48 U.S. states. Coyotes are in all of them. Where forests provide cover, bobcats slip between shadows. Where fields stretch wide and open, coyotes race through grasslands with ease. In suburban neighborhoods, bobcats avoid the spotlight, hiding during the day and emerging only when the streets are empty. Coyotes walk boldly through parking lots, schoolyards, and golf courses. They've both learned how to live alongside humans, but in very different ways. Bobcats remain ghosts. Coyotes become neighbors. When they meet in the wild, things can get tense. Coyotes, especially in groups, sometimes steal food from bobcats or drive them away. In rare cases, fights break out, fast, furious, and dangerous. Coyotes outnumber bobcats. But bobcats are no pushovers. With claws sharp enough to slice through hide and muscles packed into a compact frame, they can put up a fight that surprises even a seasoned predator. Still, the odds often favor the coyote in direct confrontations. A lone bobcat avoids unnecessary risks. Coyotes don't mind taking chances, especially when defending pups or trying to scavenge a meal. But raw power isn't the whole story. Ecology tells us these animals fill different niches. Bobcats prefer dense vegetation and rocky ledges for stalking prey. Coyotes roam open fields and forest edges, making use of their agility and endurance. In rare cases, fights break out fast, furious, and dangerous. Coyotes outnumber bobcats. But bobcats are no pushovers. Their diets overlap, but not entirely. Bobcats hunt to kill. Coyotes hunt, scavenge, and adapt. A bobcat may spend an hour stalking one rabbit. A coyote might eat fruit in the morning, insects in the afternoon, and dig through garbage by nightfall. This flexibility gives coyotes a survival edge in rapidly changing environments. Yet the bobcat's precision keeps it strong where cover is thick and silence is an asset. When winter snows bury the ground, bobcats switch to snowshoe hares and mice tunneling beneath the drifts. Their large, fur-covered paws act like natural snowshoes. Coyotes struggle more in deep snow, often using roads and trails packed down by humans. In hot desert regions, coyotes dig shallow beds to rest during the heat, venturing out only in the cool hours. Bobcats, though present in deserts too, rely on rocky outcrops and shade to regulate their temperature. In Asia, leopards and holes compete for territory. In South America, jaguars and pumas share jungle space. But few rivalries are as balanced or enduring as the one between bobcats and coyotes in North America. Climate change, habitat loss, and urban development are rewriting the rules of this rivalry. As forests shrink and cities grow, coyotes expand their range faster than ever before. They're now seen in places they never roamed just decades ago, including major cities like Chicago, Los Angeles, and even New York. Bobcats are making a comeback too, but more slowly. Their shyness makes them harder to track and study, though motion-triggered cameras reveal they're often closer than we think. There are places where both predators are thriving side by side. Researchers studying camera traps in the southeast found bobcats and coyotes using the same trails, sometimes just hours apart. This shows a delicate balance. They're not friends, but they've learned to share the same spaces, each sticking to its strengths. In national parks, their behavior differs even more. Bobcats remain elusive, seen mostly at dawn or dusk. Coyotes strut down hiking paths, alert but unbothered. The way they interact with other wildlife differs too. Bobcats have been seen taking down deer fawns, though rarely. Coyotes, especially in packs, do it more often. They also prey on ground-nesting birds and small reptiles. Bobcats focus on mammals and birds that can be stalked silently. Who rules, then? The answer depends on how you define ruling. Is it boldness, adaptability, and presence across the land? If so, the coyote has the edge. Is it skill, precision, and the ability to vanish without a trace? Then the bobcat deserves the crown. Maybe the truth is that both rule, in different ways. One wears the crown of strategy. The other, the crown of stealth. Nature rarely declares one winner. It rewards those who adapt, those who endure, and those who evolve alongside the world around them. In this ever-changing wilderness, there's no final victor. Only the quiet, ongoing push for survival. Nature rarely declares one winner. It rewards those who adapt, those who endure, and those who evolve alongside the world around them. Together, they represent the wild spirit of North America, untamed, resilient, and always moving forward. So when you hike through a forest or pass through a lonely stretch of highway, look closely. Listen carefully. The rulers of the American wilderness may be closer than you think.